What's going on? Check it out right there. Here's some examples of over the time, man. Some of the arrows that I've made. Check this one out. I mean, believe it or not, too, man. I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but I guarantee you, like when you add up finding a stick, I mean, that's not that hard, but look, snapping a straight stick, finding them over time, keeping them alive until you shave down the bark a little bit, you know, and by the time you find a freaking arrowhead, by the time you get the feathers, because I find all my feathers. I haven't never bought any. I got a lot too. Just like, look, these arrows right here. So this is probably like freaking 40 hours worth of labor, just them. You know what I'm saying? Look. I mean, hey, I'm not going full traditional because, dude, I don't have time to. You know what I'm saying? But as I go, I experiment with new techniques. And, see, different materials. It's too freaking quiet right now. Must mean something's up. Let me see. I mean, look. They're not perfect by any means. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of play in there where it can be a little crooked. Or you can have defect. Some of them, it's not really vital to the functionality. But you do lose some impact or some distance or some accuracy or stability. Anyway, the reason why these are out right now in the first place, damn, them got melted. That must have been from I was just hitting them up with a hair dryer a minute ago, cause I had them outside and I had circumstances arise, and look, I had to leave them outside, and they were inside of a sled because I put a sled with the string on it. And I drag it around with me. But anyway, I was doing something, got called into something else, left the stuff there, figuring I'd be back to get it, and then just circumstances, I couldn't get back to them, and yesterday I just had to pull them out of solid ice. Yeah, I figured I got a little crooked right there. See all that warp? Look, see, these are plastic right there, but the problem with making these, and you know what I make these with, is basically like stuff like this. If it's smooth like that, you could make an air some fletchings out of that. Look at that. This is just a heavy boy right there. It's not really a penetrator. I mean, it'll sink in a target, but you know, like this one right here. I try to make a generic broadhead. Okay. Feathers ain't that great. Yeah, and when I first started, man, I used a lot of inferior materials, not knowing, just in my experimentations. Just like this, see, this has got 2 feathers, but you get way more with a triple like this, way more stability. But this will get it done, you know, it'll get it done, but there's a little play in there, a little wobbly. This one, no tip. I'll do that bait. Yeah, buddy. So, there's a little example. These are all crossbow bolts, so those aren't actually arrows. Those are bolts. So, anyway, there's some examples of different mods and techniques and materials that you could use here. Anyway, peace. Peace out.